Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with you guys my review and swatches of two of the brand new blushes that came out from BECCA. And there's going to be a total of 6 of these new Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous blushes releasing from BECCA. However, she only released 2 of them available at Sephora at the moment. And the rest of them will be available to purchase, I believe, in April or April 10th, something like that. I will leave the information when I can find it in the description box below. But she released 2 of them in the shade Snapdragon and Tiger Lily, which are a tangerine color and a coral color. So the packaging, just standard BECCA packaging and nothing special about it. And then here are the actual blushes, and they look identical to her Mineralize blushes as well as her highlighters and skin perfectors. I do have the what is this one? The Champagne Pop shade in the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Powder, so the highlighter. So this is what it looks like. They're identical, they're just actually little baby sizes of them. And so the new Luminous blushes are 6 grams, and the full size of the highlighter is 8 grams, just to give you guys a reference. Let me show you guys the shades. This first one is called Tiger Lily, which is the tangerine shade, and it's super beautiful. Like, just such a unique color. Like, you do not see this every day, this color. I have a lot of peaches and corals, but nothing quite like this. So then the other shade is Snapdragon, which is a beautiful corally pink color. And again, this is a color that I just don't have, you know, anything like it. So both of these, since they are luminous, and as you know with BECCA, she loves her some sparkles and like a luminous glow. So even though you may not be able to see, they do have a very finely milled sparkles in both of them, just like the Mineralize blushes. So as far as the Mineralize blushes go, her original line, I did end up picking up one of those way back in the day. And I actually ended up returning it because I find that the colors do come off a little bit darker rather than lighter. And so I didn't like that, and I just didn't know how to apply it. Like, it just was a mess. It would always get all over my face and everything. So I returned it. So when I saw that these came out, I was really excited about, you know, the new blush, and I wanted to try out the new formula, and I wanted to see how it compared. So I ended up picking up these, and I'm so freaking excited about the remaining 4 shades. I believe there's 2 or 3 of them out of the remaining 4 that I'm in love with and want. There's a pink one, and there's like a lilac orchid shade that I need. Like, I need those. So let me tell you a little bit about them. They do retail for $34. Now the other blushes she has in her line, the Mineralize blushes, those retail for $32, except they're the same exact size as these. So I'm not really sure why they're $2 more. Probably just because there's a lot more pigment, and quality of the product just costs more for something like this. So it is available at Sephora currently right now, and then like I said, I will leave in the description box when I can find when the remaining 4 shades are going to launch, but I believe it's in early April. So it says that these are Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous blushes, feature multi-dimensional, versatile blushes to create a subtle shimmering flush. Specifically designed to flatter all skin tones, this collection is inspired by the fan favorite Shimmering Skin Perfector, just the right balance of color and light. Wear them alone for a subtle blush luminosity, or as a blush topper layered on top of your favorite matte blush for an added pop of radiance. Now I want to tell you really quickly and show you the other shades that I really want. This other one I want is Camellia, which is a ballerina pink. Look how beautiful. And then the one that I'm dying to have in my life is Foxglove, and this is the orchid shade. So beautiful. So I would say there's another shade called Dahlia, I think, or Dahlia, which is a Cabernet shade, which I'm probably going to still pick up. I'm not crazy about. And the one I'm definitely not going to pick up, because I just know I personally am not going to like it, is Blushed Copper. And so I'm not going to pick that one up, but I'm very excited about the other shades. So I'd say I am really excited about these shades. They're just definitely not my favorite out of the entire collection that's coming out. I'm dying to have the pink and the purple shades, but I do really like these. I have to say, when I was first playing with them, I was not a fan. I was like, I don't like these colors. Again, it was like the same problem. I felt like it was getting all over my face, that like I just couldn't contain it, and then before you know it, I just had like a muddy, sparkly color all over my face. But then I figured out it is all about the brush you use and like how much product you actually put on your face and everything like that. So first off, to tell you about the actual formula of them, I find that compared to the Mineralize blushes and the actual highlighters, these have a much more like scratchy, rough texture. I mean, they're definitely like still really nice and smooth, They're not like the worst blushes in the world or anything like that, but if you compare them to other items in the BECCA line, they are much rougher. They do not have like as creamy of a texture, but don't get me wrong. These are still very, very creamy. They're just not creamy like the highlighter for some reason, but they are still very, very smooth, so pigmented, so ultra pigmented that like a little tiny bit goes a long way. And so that's the key with these products. It's just really figuring out the right amount of product for your face. I will say that this shade over here, the Snapdragon, is a little bit drier and rougher than the Tiger Lily itself. So here are the two shades. I do have Snapdragon on my cheeks today as an actual blush instead of a blush topper. I've done both. I really like them. They're really, really pretty as blush toppers if you wanted to nix the highlight and just do a matte blush and then do these on top. They're beautiful, but today I did it just as a typical blush and then I went in with the highlight on top. But let me swatch these for you guys. So there is Snapdragon on top, and I have gone ahead and primed my hand just so you guys know, and then this bottom shade is Tiger Lily. So beautiful, like stunning, stunning, beautiful colors, really great for spring and summer. I just think there's nothing quite like them. I have nothing in my collection like them, which is why I ended up picking them up. So let's go into the type of brushes to use with these, because like I said, these could be a very high maintenance product. This is just not an easy peasy kind of blush where you could just go in heavy-handed with a big fluffy brush like this, which is what I typically use with my blushes, and this is the Sigma F10. You cannot just go in there, take a lot of product, and swipe it on your face. It will look like a hot mess, and that's kind of what I was doing when I bought the first blush I ever had, and when I got these right away. I was going in with a typical method I normally would with blushes, and I just did not like the way it applied. It was just, it's too pigmented that one, you get this crazy color on you, and two, it starts to just like bleed all over the face, and then you end up having blush all over your cheek rather than where it should be. So I found that the type of brush that you need to actually apply these and make them work, which is how I applied it today, and I love it, love it. The key is just find the right kind of brush for you. And so I like the Morphe E4 brush. And this is what it looks like, and it's got a really nice angled tip to it. And so what I think is nice about that is when you put, just like I'm telling you guys, a little bit, like I'm telling you like that much, and I still tap it off. And what I like is that since it's angled, I can really kind of just stamp it where I want it and then go in and blend ever so slightly. It's the big round brushes and the circular motion is where it's getting it too much all over the face, and that's where it's getting crazy and muddy. But a nice angled brush like this is perfect for stamping it where it goes, and then you can ever so slightly blend it out. So for me, at first, I was applying it totally the wrong way with the wrong brush, like too much product, just it wasn't working for me. And the more and more I played with it, I realized the best way to apply it is with an angled brush, a really light hand, and kind of stippling it and stamping it on the skin. And then it is beautiful and perfect and pigmented. And I think it's such a beautiful color. Again, this is the Snapdragon shade that I used today, and you can definitely build it up as intense as you want. I went in pretty mild because I was like, I don't want to look like a clown, but you could go seriously as pigmented as you wanted. They build up beautifully. They last a really long time. I love the fact that they give you a really nice, you know, luminous glow, which is what they're supposed to do, is this beautiful sheen on your skin. And just from every angle, you're glowing, and it's beautiful. And it's definitely a product that it's not completely necessary to go on top of it with a highlighter. These are beautiful on their own as a blush topper, as a blush, as a highlight, like you name it, and you can wear it any way you want. These are just beautiful. They're so creamy. Even though they're not as creamy as the other product, I think because they're so pigmented, I actually like the fact that they are a little bit rougher. You're just gonna feel a difference if you have both of them. At first, when I first got it, I was like, what the heck? Like, why do these feel so different? But it's in a good way, so maybe they did it on purpose, maybe it was an accident, but it's a blessing in disguise that the formula is ever so slightly a little bit rougher in a way. So I actually really, really enjoy these. I'm so stoked for the remaining colors to come out in the next couple weeks. Beyond excited for those colors. I will definitely be doing a updated or another review on those colors so you can see more swatches of those as well, and then showing them all together and things like that. But again, there were the beautiful colors. I hope you guys were excited to see the swatches and review of the new BECCA Luminous blushes, and stay tuned for the upcoming video in the next couple of weeks with the other colors in the line. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to hear what you guys think about these colors and these new blushes from BECCA in the comment section down below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!